UTA. You're most welcome, Madam Yogi Birigwa. Thank you so much for joining us. I will be introducing other members that are with us today as we progress with the program, but allow me to take you very briefly through what we expect in the month of September. We are here today launching the Tourism Month, and may I say somewhere Friday the 5th, Miss Tourism Grand Finale will be there. So please members, we'll be at Serena for the Grand Finale of the Miss Tourism event. It is one of those big events that we all attend, and we should be there for it. On the 9th to the 11th of September, we'll have the 6th biannual Private Sector CEOs Forum and Retreat in Fort Portal. And Madam Irene will be talking about that very briefly on what we should be expecting. Somewhere on the 8th to the 13th of September, we are also going to be in Karamoja. Karamoja Festival is on during that time, but from the 12th, we'll have the Choto Hampango. It is 30 years since King Oyo rose to the throne, so we'll be having a mega celebration in Fort Portal during that time. On the 11th of September, we are going to have the Kampala Schools engagement in tourism competitions and innovation challenges, and we do encourage all those participating to actively be part of that engagement. There will also be an annual tourism development program review on the 18th of September. So that please be on the lookout as well. We'll be having that program as well. On the 22nd of September, we'll have the rhino naming ceremony. Idi will be taking us to Ziwa Sanctuary, and we'll have the rhino naming ceremony during that time. There will be a schools, Arua schools engagement between the 24th and 25th of September that will engage the schools during that, in that side as well. On the 26th, we'll have the tourism games. So I do encourage all members, stakeholders, associations, institutions to prepare their teams. Please prepare not to lose. The other time we had a problem, UTB almost lost. So prepare your teams. They should do some exercises as we prepare for the tourism games. We'll have a regional tourism conference on the 26th of September in Arua City. So again, we'll have a very engaging discussion during that time. On the 27th of September, ladies and gentlemen, is the World Tourism Day. You know very well the theme this time round is tourism and sustainable transformation, and we'll be celebrating that day in Arua City, and probably that is the the climax of our tourism celebrations during that month. But from then on, the 28th and 29th, we'll do Explore West Nile. We'll explore the beauty that is in West Nile. So members of West Nile, please prepare. We are coming to see what you have. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, Director, you're most welcome. Dr. Basil Adia is also with us now. I want to take this opportunity to welcome Arua City. I think, Dorothy, you'll be telling us what we should expect in Arua City. May I welcome Dorothy to come and tell us about what to expect in Arua City. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My name is Dorothy Amparo. I'm the Senior Communication Officer of Arua City, and we are here as a team.
My name is Fred Watu. I'm the Senior Tourism Officer at Arua City.
the Honorable Minister, the leaders of tourism sector, the different guests, and ladies and gentlemen. We are honored to stand on this national platform on behalf of Arua City, and Arua City Council actually extends its greetings to you all. The town clerk Arua City is supposed to be here, but is engaged, so we are here standing on behalf of Arua City and West Nile at large. In the first place, we would like to extend our sincere gratitude to Ministry of Tourism for selecting Arua City to host this year's National World Tourism Day, that is on 27th of September 2025. We are honored. This is the first of its kind to host such a big event in West Nile. So thank you so much, Ministry of Tourism, for selecting Arua City and particularly West Nile at large. I would also like to appreciate the different ministries that have been working with Arua City. But in the aspect of World Tourism Day, Arua City is a regional city. It is the city of, so this opportunity of hosting the Day of World Tourism Day is going to promote most of the tourism attractions in West Nile. We have a lot to showcase come 28th to 29th, that is Explore West Nile, because West Nile has one of the smallest churches in the world. If you reach to Nebi has the tiniest church. It only accommodates 3 people, including the preacher. So that's one of the wonders of the world. In addition to that, Arua City has so many tourism attractions, specifically Abairo waterfalls. Abairo is one of the many waterfalls in West Nile. We have a Mirador waterfall in Maracha district, and one of our major tourism attractions in West Nile is the Ajai Game Reserve, which is home to white rhinos. And by end of this year, the white rhinos are going to be translocated to Ajai Game Reserve. Currently, we have so many animal species in addition to bird species, among others. But coming back to Arua City, we are very delighted to host the nation in Arua City. We are welcoming people. We are very hospitable, as you can see. Yeah, we are peace-loving people. We have rich culture. We have different cultures. Like we have Aluru culture, we have Madoko culture, we have the Lubara culture, and we also have the different cultures of Congolese. Arua City is very rich population. The night population is the same as the day population. So at night, you will be excited, you will not sleep because we have different activities in the night, the live band, the Congolese music, among others. So we are really, really grateful to Ministry of Tourism for giving us this opportunity to showcase Arua City and West Nile to the world. And we are ready to receive you. We are really ready, and come 25th up to 28th, we shall be there entertaining you throughout day and night. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. The Senior Communication Officer has actually unpacked it all. However, we want to call the entire nation and the entire world to join us in Arua to explore West Nile. We have in offering plenty. From Pakwash, we shall be greeted by the historical one lay. As you relax in town, we have the famous Onang, which is now referred to as Nang. We have a lot of delicacies there. In the city, in terms of food, you will never be disappointed. And I welcome Golola Moses of Uganda to come and test Kosha in Arua City, a unique delicacy. As we launch the celebration in Arua on Thursday, the 28th, we are calling upon all of you that the city is ready, all the stakeholders are preparing. We have team up as a region to have this day a memorable one. So we call upon you, all the tourism stakeholders, to come and explore West Nile, come and get investment opportunities that the West Nile region offers in terms of accommodation. The maize sector is still virgin in Arua. You can come and invest in the maize because it's a regional city with the proximity Uganda to DR Congo and South Sudan. It's a city of business, so you'll never go wrong when you come and invest in Arua. Thank you.
My name is called Fiona Tubareo, the Assistant Resident City Commissioner, Arua City Central Division.
My name is David Chasampu, your town clerk. My name is Emmanuel. I am the Assistant Deputy Town Clerk of Arua City.
My name is Dorothy Ampara, the Senior Communication Officer of Arua City.
I'm Emmanuel Taniko, the Capital Western North.
This year, Arua City is so blessed to host the national celebrations of World Tourism Day.
I want to invite all of you.
It is the first of its kind.
It's going to be a big function, not only for Arua City, but for the entire West Nile.
Come and let us celebrate.
Let's all come to West Nile. Let's come to Arua City and embrace this day.
Arua City will be hosting this day on the 27th of September 2025. Having you hosted in our ground, we shall be very grateful to be and partner with it for tourism. Abaganda mwenna abali mu Arua mwenna manyi muli bangi njagala muveeyo mujje mulage nti tulina okukola wano mu Arua.
So many activities like exhibition,
Sporting activities,
Traditional fighting, regalia,
entertainment.
the entry is free. Everyone in Arua plus West Nile will have opportunity to witness what tourism is about.
People are so welcoming. Since I joined here, it's all good. People smile, people play, people enjoy. So come and enjoy the beauty of West Nile. No right to Muje, if I had a drum, I would wear a drum. Come and enjoy, let's celebrate the entire country.
there was what the the mayor.
Thank you so much. I think we are welcome. We will be there. We will be there, but you didn't talk about Nyasa. We have enough of it. Yeah? Nyasa with Nana. Yeah? So much of the cuisine has been talked about, and yes, we will be there. There's also climbing Mount Wati. So people who are a bit unfit, I encourage you to start preparing. We are going to see where Mount Wati is and climb it as well. Idi, you had them talk about these rhinos. They are expecting them seriously. You even have an event coming on very soon. Tell us about the tourism month and what we are doing.
Thank you very much, the Master of Ceremony, my brother Yazi, Honorable Minister of State for Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, our Undersecretary, the tourism leaders here present, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. My name is Dr. James Musinguzi, the Executive Director of the Uganda Life Authority. I'm very glad to be here with you when we are launching this great historical day, the World Tourism Day 2025. We are very delighted as Uganda Life Authority to be part of this historical event, actually a series of events and activities where we are celebrating with the theme of tourism and sustainable transformation. This is critical because we need sustainable transformation as we carry out our tourism activities. So as the Uganda Life Authority, we shall be very glad to join all of you, the tourism players, to participate in this event in Arua on the 27th of September 2025, and we shall be very glad to participate in all the World Tourism Day events and activities. And so we are here to give testimony and promise that we are together as we promote our country. This event of the World Tourism Day will be actually happening right immediately after the Name and Save the Rhino campaign, where we shall be naming rhinos at Zua Rhino Sanctuary as part of the rhino conservation efforts of Uganda, we have developed a 10-year development rhino conservation strategy that is drawing a roadmap for the development and further multiplication of rhinos in Uganda as one of the flagship species, but as a way of promoting tourism and carrying out our mandate of conservation, as well as diversifying tourism products and services covering the whole country. Therefore, the name and Save the Rhino campaign is not a one-off, but rather a plan that is following a 10-year development strategy that has been developed. We are now working on decongesting or reducing the rhinos at Zone Rhino Sanctuary, where we have 48 of them. We are going to take away 20 to Ajai Wildlife Reserve. When we carried out a survey and a feasibility study, sites were identified and ranked, and Ajai Wildlife Reserve was the best. We also have Chidepo, we have Murchison Falls, and so at the end of the day, at the end of the 10 years, the plan is to have rhinos in these sites, not necessarily Ajai alone, so that we can be able to diversify the tourism products, and of course we boast of the big 5 plus the 2 chimpanzees and gorillas to come up with the big 7. So, UA, Uganda Life Authority, will participate fully in the World Tourism Day as part of the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities and other sector players, and I thank all of you for coming to be part of this launch. And of course, I want to invite you to be part of this rhino naming ceremony. We are talking about individuals, corporate companies, philanthropists. If you have $10,000, you can name a rhino. But we are also going to float anybody with any contribution, whether you want to contribute 10,000 Uganda shillings, 1,000, 5,000. We are going to open up channels like mobile money where you can contribute to this rhino campaign as a way of supporting our country. And once we conserve together, remember, we create jobs, we diversify the tourism products, we have more tourists come, and we grow our economy. Because as tourism, we have a task to grow the economy by 10, as part of the 10-good strategy, we need the $50 billion to raise by 2040, and only do this through innovation and thinking outside the box in terms of tourism promotion as well as diversifying our products. So the Uganda Life Authority, working with the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, will also offer Ugandans open park days. And I'm glad to announce that we are going to have open park days where we shall have free entrance to the parks from the 25th to the 27th of September 2025. And we shall have, thank you. Maybe I repeat that. From the 25th to the 27th, we're going to have open park days where East Africans, Ugandans and foreign residents will be allowed to visit the parks and enjoy the parks free of charge. Free of charge. So the free activities will include park entrance for people and vehicles, free game drives, free guiding services, free access to the top of the falls, free filming and photography. However, this is limited to the following national parks. Yes, Lake Mburo National Park, Queen Elizabeth National Park, Murchison Falls National Park, Bian Upe Wildlife Reserve, and Chidepo Valley National Park. I think it's a good listing. Yes, thank you. Lake Mburo National Park, Queen Elizabeth National Park, Murchison Falls National Park, Bian Upe Wildlife Reserve, and Valley National Park. Free entrance, free game drives, free guiding services. Let us celebrate the Tourism Week. So UA, the Uganda Life Authority, has also contributed buses that will be used in Arua. We are going to have buses. Yes, thank you. As put forward by our ministry that guides us to policy level, the buses are going to be available to be able to support this activity. We are also going to support a medical camp and participate in community engagements, as well as community awareness, as well as awareness in schools. What has been announced, we are fully part of awareness creation for the communities in terms of community conservation education, as well as the exhibitions that are going to be taking place. The participants in the open park days should be mindful of the park rules, colleagues. For example, they should not litter, they should not make noise that disturbs the behavior of the animals, since we must promote animal welfare together. They should not bring food and feed animals, otherwise they will be fined. No overspeeding while in the parks. Even if you have a free game drive, you mind the speed that is prescribed. We shall also exhibit and be able to offer information about the products and services that we offer as the Uganda Wildlife Authority. We are now in the campaign and effort to profile all the products and services that we are offering at each park level and wildlife reserve level, so that we see how to diversify. So we are going to develop a catalog for each conservation area, and we diversify products that we offer so that tourists can leave more money in our protected areas. We wish you all a very successful World Tourism Day celebrations, and I say this, conserving for generations, for God and my country. Thank you.
Wow, that is good. We shall extend, not just be 1 month, please. So we get more goodies. Thank you so much, ED, Uganda Wildlife Authority, for giving us a very rich menu of what to expect during this celebration and the new unveilings that are coming on. New products, we're really talking about product diversification, and you're very much in line with that. I did see the principal of Uganda Wildlife Research and Training Institute, Bwana, you're most welcome. Thank you for coming. There is a representative also from the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Bwana Bwanga. You are around? Yes, thank you so much for joining us. And Ministry of Local Government as well, Sandra is around. You can see tourism is embracing all. The number of associations, like I did say or mention, so they are very much welcome as well. I told you that we are really packed in as far as the activities for World Tourism Day are concerned. Before then, we're in Rwenzori for the Rwenzori Marathon, which was really, really, really big. Somewhere in October, we're going to be in the Oktoberfest in Gulu, celebrating the Oktoberfest, but there is also an independence run that is coming on. Quite a number of activities. Francis, what do we have more in that regard? Francis is our marketing manager for Uganda Tourism Board.
Thank you, Commissioner Liaz. Honorable Minister of State for Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, our esteemed partners in conservation and culture, representatives of the private sector, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Francis Jende, Marketing Manager, Uganda Tourism Board, and it's my great honor to welcome you all to the launch of the World Tourism Month. I'll call it a month because it's packed with a lot of activities, and I'm very grateful that this year we are gathering under the theme of tourism and sustainable transformation, a theme that is not only timely but also very, very urgent. For Uganda, tourism is more than just leisure. It's a lifeline for communities and a driver of conservation, and a very huge pillar in our economy. Like Edie called out, we are aiming to make sure tourism contributes 10% of our GDP by 2040, and that's about $50 billion worth of contribution. But to remain relevant, tourism must transform, and it has to be a lot more sustainable, inclusive and resilient. And that's the journey that we are committing this month with our theme, and also beyond just the month of September. So this month offers a very rich tapestry of activities like our ED here called out. And beyond just what we'll have in the parks, there's a huge lineup of activities that we'll be going through. I know the Toro here, I know we have the Kyoto Kiampango coming up in Toro. where we shall be celebrating a living culture, which reminds us of the need for sustainability and in a way allowing us to preserve this rich heritage and pass it on to future generations. Still close to Arua, we'll be having the Karamoja Cultural Festival, where tradition will be meeting a lot of innovation, proving that tourism thrives when communities are at the heart of all our experiences. World Tourism Day will be a culmination of all these great executions coming through the month. But specifically in Arua, beyond just all the festivities, we shall also be bringing a bit of entertainment, and UTB is happy to sponsor part of that entertainment that we will be on the World Tourism Day. Thank you. I can't emphasize enough what Edie called out the rhino naming ceremony. It's the season for the rhinos. For those of you who haven't yet named a rhino, this is your time. But in here, it is a very powerful demonstration of conservation in action. The story around rhinos is a very beautiful story which has to be heard, to the highest levels of media in the world. So each rhino named is not just a symbol of pride, but a commitment of safeguarding our biodiversity for many generations to come. And the open park days are also very welcome, where we'll be opening up these parks to, opening up gates to protected areas to Ugandans and the rest of Africa, just to remind ourselves that we are the first custodians of the Pearl of Africa, and sustainability will always begin with us. So friends, sustainable transformation in tourism is not an abstract, it's actually very real, and to us it means ensuring that our tourism revenues are revenues that improve lives even in the rural communities. We want to promote responsible traveling that conserves our forests, rivers and wildlife, and invest in innovation to reduce the environmental footprints while expanding a lot of those opportunities. So Uganda is blessed in a very, very immense way with a lot of natural and cultural wealth, but the transformation comes when we are able to manage these resources a lot more responsibly, so that every Ugandan today and tomorrow can be able to benefit from them. And as Uganda Tourism Board, we are committed to build partnerships and go ahead and tell the Uganda story boldly and ensure that tourism and sustainable transformation is not just this year's theme, but something that we can always latch on even in the future. So in closing, I want to invite all Ugandans, visitors, partners to join us this month as we celebrate and reflect on action around sustainability, and let us come in big numbers to explore and transform tourism together for the people, for the planet, and for prosperity. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Francis. That is UTB telling us what the beauty that we're going to enjoy throughout this month. And you can see a lot of vibrancy that is coming through at the moment, and we thank you for the work that is going on there at UTB. I told you there are a lot of things we are dealing with this month and the overflow. And may I announce that the Association of Uganda Tour Operators, OTO, will be celebrating 30 years of tourism excellence on the 17th of October 2025. We'll be at Mistil, I think, isn't it? We'll be at Mistil. So please note that in your calendars and be there for that event as well. I want to recognize the Ministry of ICT, Paul Nantamba, you were with us. Thank you so much for joining us. I think Wi-Fi issues are now sorted. We'll be fine during that time. Ginger Tourism Network, Aldo, is also with us. Thank you so much for joining. I want to tell you about the 18th of September. We'll be at Hotel Africana, and we'll be talking about the tourism program. We'll be reviewing what successes, challenges we've encountered during that time. So 18th of September, you are all encouraged to come and listen to what the tourism sector, the tourism program is doing, the direction it is taking, the challenges it is facing, and make your contribution known in this tourism sector that we all love. I did tell you that on the 11th of September, we'll be in Fort Portal. We'll be in Fort Portal, and at this point, maybe let me invite Irene. Please do come and tell us about the CEO Forum we expect to be part of. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. Honorable Minister, Honorable Martin Mugara, Minister of Tourism, Wildlife and Activities. Thank you so much for always making time. The passion about tourism is something that we cannot afford to be part of. The ED of Uganda Tourism, Uganda Wildlife Authority, the President of the Uganda Tourism Association, our guests who are here, Cindy and Gorola, and I would want not to miss out everyone, but let me stand on the protocol already being established. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Irene Mugisha, the CEO of the Presidential CEO Forum, and I'm here just to say one or two words about the Presidential CEO Forum, a forum that was initiated by the President 3 years ago, 2021. And it was just to be able to have a platform that brings together the CEOs in this country to work closely with government through the MDAs. And so what we're doing is really to collaborate and bring synergies that foster strategic interventions that government is in position to work on and adopt in so many ways. So on behalf of the Presidential CEO Forum Board Chairman, we want to say that the World Tourism Day is such a special day to the fraternity of all Ugandans and all the sectors. But also I want to say that it is very interesting also to see that what Ministry of Tourism has done is to bring this unique activity to the heart of Arua City. We know that Northern Uganda has been known for so much of other things. And for us to take the Tourism Day to Northern Uganda, it's such a great day and a great thing to do. And so, as we move towards the biennial that I've been asked to talk about, this was initiated by the President and commissioned by the President last year. And our mission is to promote tourism. We are saying we need to make Uganda a preferred tourism destination through the creatives, through culture, through the flora and fauna, and through each and every stakeholder. We've been moving this journey closely with Ministry of Tourism. Our media launch was honored by Honorable Mugara here. We were able to hold a number of activities. Part of these activities were able to engage the top tourism investors in this country. Just last Friday, we were meeting the tourism actors, and we're blessed by having the director here joining us to speak to the actors. And so the World Tourism Day in Arua will not only celebrate tourism, but will also amplify the message that Uganda is open, ready, and determined to position itself as a world-class destination. You heard from the Arua people what they've talked about, and what we're looking forward to seeing and be able to celebrate with them. So as I conclude, I want to say that allow me to thank the Minister of Tourism, the Uganda Tourism Board, the Uganda Wildlife Authority, all key stakeholders here today to see that we have a beautiful media launch, but also to ensure that we are advancing the cause that will be able to bring Uganda to another level. As PCF, we are reaffirming our commitment to working with all the actors in this industry to transform tourism. The 9th, 10th, and 11th will be the 3-day biannual forum that will be held in Fort Portal. We have quite a number of activities. One of them is having the dinner with the King Oyo, where we'll have you as actors celebrating the Choto And so a number of also activities will happen. We intend to have a CEO run, and we're looking forward if Honorable Minister you'll be around. But also more so, we'll have the President honor us to speak to us and emphasize the reason why tourism is one of the 4 main priorities in terms of building Uganda's and growing the economic growth to the tenfold. Thank you so much, and I submit.
Wow, thank you so much. All roads lead to Fort Portal next week. So we will all be there in Fort Portal next week talking about that. Enabo is also with us. They are one of our biggest supporters in the tourism sector. And William, you're most welcome. Thank you for joining us. May I now talk about another big event that is coming. We had to put it in October because you know, September was getting rather too full. Ladies and gentlemen, on the 5th of October, the Kampala City Festival is back. We'll be in Kololo, and KCCA is spearheading this all. The theme that we'll be running with is culture, innovation, and sustainability. 5th of October, we'll be in Kololo. Please mark that as in your calendars. We'll all be in Kololo celebrating culture, innovation, and sustainability. Kampala City Festival. You all remember it used to happen a few years ago. Then it went silent. It's coming back. So really, this is a good time for tourism, and we should all be part of that experience. Now, the team going to Arua, I don't know whether some of you haven't been to Arua before. Do we have some hands that haven't been to Arua before? Yeah, quite a number of hands of people that haven't been to Arua before. The chief cheerleader who is leading us to Arua, who is going to walk the journey to Arua, is Bwana Golora Moses. Bwana Golora Moses, jangoba matise, chiche tugenda okusanga Arua, chiche twetaaga. Arua twelinde.
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I hope everyone is okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Gola Moses of Uganda. Ndikwogerera eri bannayuganda ng'ennaku owekitiibwa mukama waffe minisita tukuwaniriza nnyo, owekitiibwa madamu Juliana tukwaniriza nnyo, bannamawulire tubeebaza nnyo. Olunaku olwaleero tutongooza okucelebratinga World Tourism Day. Egenda kubeerawo ng'ennaku z'omwezi 27. World Tourism Day tubadde tugitambuza okwetoloola ebitundu bya region. Naye olwaleero tugenda kubeera Arua. Tugenda kubeera mu Northern Uganda. Northern Uganda eyo bannange erimu ebyalo bingi nnyo. Northern Uganda eyina ebyobulamuzi gye tugenda okusanga enjovu ennyingi. Wali enjovu, wali entwege, wali obuweewo, wali obugali, wali amafumbe, waliyo embogo. Twagala okugenda eyo tugiye ku Marakwana. Abantu beeri bamanyi okufumba ebijjanjalo ne bagattamu ekikasooli. Oyo Marakwana olya ekintu ekyo n'okiwulira nga amaanyi. Tokola abantu abaffe bamaanyi nnyo era ffe twakula tutya abantu beeyo. Abo mu Northern Uganda ngoni amukemuke tugenda kujja. In a brave, my brothers from Northern Uganda, we are coming there. It's gonna be 27 when we are going to celebrate. 27 the night is gonna be bombastic because Cindy baby is here. I'm gonna show her how bad I am. It's not a joking subject. And you are going to be ready to hear my new song. of Arua. Piero piano pieke come pene rutido, guari pane ne pene rutido, guari mal comarino, comarigido pieke come piane pene rutido, utulira. E yo hitch. So chigenda kuba chantawana nyo, tugenda kusanyuka nyonga tuli mu Arua. Era tukola bannayuganda bwenna nga tobeerangako Arua, wali obadde Arua, mujje tugende buli bwe tugenda mu bitundu ebyo tubikulaakulanya kubanga tugenda n'abantu abaagala okulya ku bintu ebyenjawulo. Era tugamba abantu be Arua muleete ku bibala ebyenjawulo, muleete ku mmere ey'enjawulo. Our people in Arua, as we are coming, celebrating the World Tourism Day there, we wanted to bring different foods, different fruits, different things, of which so many people in Kampala have taken long without seeing them, or they have never seen them. Because as we come there, we promote tourism, we promote the economy, because business is there. So I won't talk so much. I'm Gola Moses of Uganda, the influencer. I represent culture. I love culture so much. I love my country. I love Uganda. I love tourism.
Aluata kategede, Gola Moses of Uganda, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Arua is going to be on fire during that time. We're going to enjoy ourselves immensely. And before I tell you more, may I also recognize Jim. Thank you for coming. I think the hotels are all sorted. ED Uganda Hotel Owners Association is with us. Jim Biambisha, you're most welcome. The ED or Chief Executive of Uganda Tourism Board definitely came in as well. She was tied somewhere, and welcome her. Madam Juliana, thank you for joining us as well. Thank you so much. I did tell you that Arua City is going to be on fire, and quite a number of people are going to be there leading up the entertainment, but it's going to be led by the King herself. Madam, will we see you tonight? Please come and assure them.
The name is Cindy Bia, but definitely the King herself. It's such an honor to be here this morning. Thank you so much for inviting me, Minister of Tourism, all protocol observed. I just want you to know that I am prepared to have a good time with you, all the people in Arua, and I'd like to invite the rest of Uganda to come and let's promote local tourism together. I have a list that I'm editing to make sure that all cultures are included, because I know that Arua is multicultural. It's not just the Arua people, there's also Congo, there's Sudan, South Sudan very close. So I'm trying to make a list that will cater for everybody. So I'd like to assure you that entertainment, that is assured for real. Arua is special for me, not just because they're beautiful people, but also because those are my in-laws. So I have a very special place for people. So I can't wait to see you. Come see me, baby.
Thank you so much, Cindy. We welcome you and look forward to being with you, along with quite a number of other artists who will be with us during that time. Be ready for a very eventful time. Africa One as well is announcing that Safari Beats, in partnership with tourism, will hold its first ever entertainment tourism. They're coming around 2nd to 6th of December, but Spice, the award-winning Jamaican dancehall artist, will be coming and also participating in naming the Rhino. So she will be there as well. And that is part of our tourism calendar. At this point in time, I want now to move to the private sector. The private sector is the anchor, the engine. They're the people who do the business. And who best to talk about this than the President of Uganda Tourism Association, Madam Yoki. Please do come and say something. Could you put on this microphone?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. That good morning is not the best. Tourism people, we are very vibrant, as you can see, Madam Jackie with bright red. So can we have a good morning? Good morning. Okay, thank you so much, Program Director. I don't know why you always bring me after these amazing influencers. I was in this room a few weeks back, and I had to speak after Mr. Morola. I don't think that's fair. Please take note of that. Yes, private sector. Who drives the business? Who drives the tourism business? Can I hear from private sector? Who drives the business? Us? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Honorable Minister of Tourism, Wildlife and Activities, officials from government and our agencies, distinguished partners, members of private sector, media present, ladies and gentlemen, once again, good morning. On behalf of Uganda Tourism Association, I'm honored to join you this morning for the media launch of World Tourism Day 2025, which we shall celebrate on the 27th September in Arua City under the global theme of Sustainable Tourism Practices. Last year in Kasese, our central theme was Tourism and Peace. We underline the truth that a thriving and prosperous tourism sector is a cornerstone of national stability. We celebrate resilience. Uganda had recovered to 83% of pre-pandemic tourism numbers, a milestone that gave us renewed hope. Yet even as we celebrate, we raised a challenge. We told the nation and the world that our sector had been chronically underfunded, with the Ministry of Tourism receiving only 40% of its planned funding under NDP 3. Our call was clear. Proper funding for tourism is the key to unlocking Uganda's prosperity. We appeal to Cabinet, to Parliament, and to our partners to prioritize tourism in the financial year 2024-25 budget and in the design of NDP 4. At the same time, we made a pledge on behalf of more than 2,000 tourism enterprises. We promised to work hand in hand with government to grow both the volume and value of tourism for the benefit of all Ugandans. Today, we gather again, not just to celebrate a day, but to account for our promises. I'm happy to report our appeal was heard. Government has responded positively. The budget for the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Activities was increased, and with this support, we are already seeing greater energy in promotion, conservation, and product development. We are equally encouraged by the increased government commitment. This year alone, UTA had the honor of meeting His Excellency, the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, to discuss the future of our sector. That dialogue affirms that tourism is central to Uganda's economic transformation. We also welcome the new leadership in our institutions, the new CEO, Mrs. Juliana Kagwa, Uganda Tourism Board, a new ED, Dr. James Musimbuzi at Uganda Wildlife Authority. These changes signal fresh energy, fresh ideas, and stronger collaboration between the public and private sector players. We have seen cordial and fruitful cooperation between the ministry and the private sector. We have both reaped from each other's efforts in joint market campaigns, training programs, and policy consultations. It is this spirit of partnership that has elevated UTA's standing. Today, UTA is respected. We now have a recognized office, financial support from several partners, and we would like to thank our government for the trust and care given to the apex body. This year's theme, Sustainable Tourism Practices, is not just a slogan. Tourism must benefit everyone, everywhere. That, as we look to NDP 4 and beyond, our focus must be on 1, expanding international marketing to firmly position Uganda as a top African destination. 2, investing in infrastructures along key tourism circuits. 3, promoting digital transformation and skills development. 4, and above all, ensuring that tourism growth is sustainable, inclusive, and beneficial to communities. Our ambition is clear: to achieve a tenfold growth in tourism by 2040, and with continued collaboration, I'm confident we shall be able to deliver. As we launch the journey to World Tourism Day 2025, allow me to thank the Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Activities, Honorable Minister, for always being available, always being there to support us. And we don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. And please pass also to Honorable Tom Butime for all the support and you have given, especially UTA, and for believing in us. I invite all of you, private sector, government, development partners, and the media to join us in Arua on the 27th September. Let us celebrate tourism, not just as an industry, but as a driver of peace, prosperity, and sustainability for Uganda and the world at large. I thank you.
Thank you so much, President UTA, Madam Yogi Birugwa. Thank you so much for those good statements of encouragement and support from the private sector, and the assurance that the private sector is going to be with us in Arua during that celebration. Honorable Minister, in the run-up to these celebrations, we also conducted a competition of coming up with a poster for the World Tourism Day, and there were quite a number of entries. I would like, first of all, to unveil and recognize the winner of that competition, and that was by KDI Design Agency, Mr. Shadrach Yahweh Kiza. Maybe you could come and have a handshake, the Honorable Minister, as the poster is unveiled as well.
Tourism Day as an antiquities to allow Arua City Bank and to come and World Tourism Celebrations Arua City area. Then got my Moro Mobuka Lumiazisi, Alien African Choice, Arua Golf Course. Then got I causes a more than any board Maria to allow any kinds of jackets and Patrick Sanfalo, Corona Moses.
We thought you were going to have a photo moment with the Honorable Minister.
Vinegar Pitapere, Avitabadi Moye, or be Madlias Ayili, Abala, School to the Maisari, or being a Fantuliosi, Avita Opera, City, Vitanigate, and Tikabanga, Katimatisawa, Novitisi, Nimu Conde Icone, and you are the Verne, Asene, and you will get your Ruakone. Now, what's the Lanela? It is some of the A, or of Bulgaria, Arua Gulf, let me matter, and Nemana.
I hope you all had.
Otherwise, I may have to call Dorothy again to tell us exactly what you said. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, allow me to call on the Undersecretary, Mr. Seremba, to do us the honor and invite the...
Thank you, Mr. Mine is to invite our Honorable Minister to unveil this program, but just allow me, Honorable Minister and colleagues, to air out a word of appreciation to all of you. We are indeed delighted to have you with us today for the launch of the World Tourism Day celebrations of 2025. which are due on the 27th September 2025. The ministry and partners have celebrated this day for a number of years, and we have been deliberate to rotate the Pearl of Africa to enable Ugandans, partners, and our visitors experience the rich attractions that Uganda is endowed with. For each of the celebrations, we aim at offering an experience that is greater than the previous. We are therefore confident that for the whole of Uganda will be exposed to even more people. This is part of the strategies to strengthen the Expo Uganda brand and pursue the tenfold growth strategy through which government has prioritized tourism as one of the key sectors that are expected to drive economic growth. We therefore greatly appreciate Arua City and the entire West Nile as a region for offering to host us. And this region is rich in fauna, flora, heritage sites, water bodies, culture, cuisine, and many questions, as we have already noted, is tourism and sustainable transformation. The Honourable Minister will shortly officially unveil and launch the month-long program of the celebrations, as already hinted on by the Commissioner, Mr. Vivian Elias. But before the official launch by the Honourable Minister, I wish to once again our appreciation as a program and the Ministry to all of you program members, sustainability in mind. We invite you and wish you a great experience during the World Tourism Day 2025. I thank you. With those remarks, Honourable Minister, it is my singular honor to invite you to unveil and launch the celebrations this audience.
Thank you so much. As introduced, I don't intend to go through the protocol again, but the Ministry of Tourism staff and the tourism agencies here, the private sector, and the civil society organizations amongst us, members of the press, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I know people are already tired, that's why I'll just make a few remarks. Most of the things have been spoken to, so I'll just summarize. And I want to welcome you to this media launch as we commemorate the 27th, on the 27th of September, and sustainable transformation. This theme reminds us that tourism is more than leisure and travel. It is a driver of long-term change, creating livelihoods, safeguarding cultural heritage, protecting the biodiversity, and promoting inclusive growth, hence ensuring that tourism benefits both present and future generations while aligning with global development goals. The National Development Plan 4 emphasizes tourism as a key driver for wealth creation, jobs, and inclusive growth under MDP 4. Government has committed to expanding tourism infrastructure, diversifying products, and enhancing human capital, and aggressively marketing destination Uganda. It also speaks directly to our tenfold growth strategy. This aims to increase the contribution of tourism to Uganda's GDP through diversification, infrastructure development, and enhanced competitiveness. Ladies and gentlemen, Uganda has a unique story. Our diverse natural beauty, rich cultural heritage, and warm hospitality make us not only a premier destination for visitors, but also a model of how tourism can unite communities to job creation, foreign exchange earnings, and community development. It is therefore fitting that this year's National Tourism Day celebrations will take place in Arua City, West Nile. And I want to thank the team that has come here today and the people of West Nile. Arua is a gateway to both domestic and cross-border tourism with its rich cultural heritage, diverse ethnic groups and region, and integrate the region more strongly into the national tourism development agenda. As we count down 27th September, the Ministry, together with its agencies, has lined up a series of activities across the country. These include awareness campaigns, community mobilization drives, cultural showcases, and conservation activities, all designed to highlight the importance of tourism to sustainable development. By spotlighting West Nile, we are reaffirming our commitment to promoting tourism that is inclusive, regionally balanced, and community-driven, in line with the NDP4 agenda of regional equity and the 10-fold strategy pillar on product diversification. Today's media launch is specifically important because the media are our partners in telling the Ugandan story. You help us showcase our beauty, amplify our campaigns, and inspire Uganda to travel and appreciate their country. Without your support, the impact of our celebrations would not reach for working with to achieve this agenda. I think we should clap for them. They do an amazing job. Ladies and gentlemen, our tourism celebrations objectives are clear. We seek to raise awareness of the role of tourism plays in advancing sustainability and innovation. We want to foster dialogue on investments that are not only profitable but also community-centered. And we are determined to inspire Uganda to discover more, stimulate local economies, and deepen our sense of national pride. To achieve these objectives, a series of activities have been lined up through the month. I think they've told you most of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, this year's focus on West Nile with Arua City as a host is a demonstration of our commitment to inclusive and regional balanced tourism development across the West Nile. The promise of tourism is tangible. The region is blessed with rich cultural traditions, vibrant festivals, diverse. I take this opportunity to thank the local government of West Nile region, specifically Arua City, as the host, the National Organizing Committee, the private sector, and all our development partners of their tireless efforts in preparing this year's celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, as we launch Tourism Month 2025 here in Kampala, I call upon every Ugandan to travel to explore and experience the richness of Arua City, Arua district in West Nile region, and indeed the whole of Uganda. Together, let us use tourism to bridge cultures, celebrate diversity, and drive sustainable transformation for our people and our nation. And of course, in conclusion, I still want to thank the mighty NRM government, and I think the chairperson of UTA spoke to it. Let's clap for them. Because they have increased their support to the tourism sector, specifically His Excellency the President of Uganda. They told you our budgets are growing. Last year we had around 297 billion. This year we're getting around 430 billion. It's not enough, but I think it's a step in the right direction. And I want to thank government. But not only to what you get as a vote, but also in terms of infrastructure development. The road systems, and when you're going to Arua, I think you'll appreciate the road network across the country, the improvement of our airports, aerodromes, peace and security, which is very key to the growth of the sector. And in especial, I also want to thank the private sector as our main partners in growing this sector. Interestingly, whenever we are celebrating the World Tourism Day, we are not celebrating stagnation. For us, every year we are celebrating growth in terms of numbers and in terms of our contribution to GDP. And just in the 6 months, the first 6 months of this year, compared to the first 6 months of last year, 2024, we had around 678,811 tourists coming into the country in the first 6 months of 2024. In the same period this year, the number has grown to 765,307. And this translates into a 12% growth. So I think we have all the reason to celebrate on the 22nd. But also our contribution to GDP In the first 6 months of the year 2024, our contribution to GDP, or what we brought in, was 2.162 trillion Uganda shillings. This year, in the first 6 months of this year, we've already brought in 2.680 trillion Uganda shillings, accounting for 24% increase. I think we should clap for this. I am therefore very sure that by the time we finish this year, in the next 6 months, we will have surpassed our pre-COVID numbers. We'll have gone back to bringing over 1.5 billion US dollars into this economy, but also re-established our visitation numbers that we had, and I believe this will continue growing. So I want to thank everyone that has been part of this cause. Uganda Airlines, I think, has been a tremendous, and the diplomatic corps. Last Friday, I think Tajira will witness, His Excellency the President called a meeting where I actually called the ambassador to the UK and was just discussing issues to do with travel advisories. And you can see the zeal, determination that His Excellency has in growing this destination, and we don't take this lightly. And I want to thank and invite more investors. I think Ms. Ingezi spoke to it, that we still have the best investment environment in the region when it comes to tourism, tax exemption on a couple of things. But we are still the only country that will give you a place in a park to put up infrastructure at no cost. And we still want to encourage more Ugandans, please come and invest so that you benefit from this sector. And I believe it is profitable. Finally, I want to invite you all to Arua. I want to thank the influencers. And for the influencers, it's very important to us, whether you've been invited here today or not, as long as you're Ugandan, please, just speak to the Ugandan cause, because we are still the biggest employer. We employ more than government, over 800,000 people directly, over 1.5 million indirectly. So when you're pushing tourism nearly, you're impacting on several families in this country. I therefore now take the honor to officially declare the Tourism Month of September 2025 launched. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause. Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, for those words, and also for leading us and launching the Tourism Month, and also inviting us all to be part of the Tourism Day celebrations. I want to invite Honorable Minister and our distinguished guests to come here. We have a photo moment, very brief photo moment. These people are eager and anxious to get the very best of your shots. Arua, please join us in this. I still see a number of association representatives. Please do join us in this photo moment. We'll stand here and be registered to have been around.